Okay, and guys, we are live right now. Okay, and guys, we are live right now. Okay, and guys, we are live right now. Alright, so what do we have today? We have a Barcelona pack today. Uh, we do get a chance deal. What do you have to go? And we have 2,325 coins, right? Where I think we have 2 spins. What is this? Wolverine? Should be underground, right? Okay, he won't be Ferran Torres. Okay, guys, so this is Samuel Eto'o. Imagine if we get him in a chance deal. We'll have Xavi. We have Cucurella. What? Alright. I mean, Konami, if you're listening, please. I would really like Samuel Eto'o in a chance deal. Please. Here. I mean, it could be a black animation as well. No. Could it be? I mean, no. What is Javier Sevilla? What's his height? Ah, man, he's a shorty. Should I go for a spin? I think already have CMFs. Already have this. Forward. What does he have? Nothing. I mean, it was obvious. So I don't think I need this, but the chances of getting him are pretty less. I don't think this pack is worth the opening. Do we get a chance deal today? No, I don't. I think maybe I'm not going to spend. I don't think it's worth it. Getting him would be impossible.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well timed, excellent interception. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Schneider in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the ball's come loose here. He'll try from distance.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. That's very neat. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Driving Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificence.
He's going for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi, and he's managed to get free. It's anyone's ball now. Schneider. Raul. And it's Yaya Toure. Makaleli. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. And that was very necessary. That's a throw. And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Thuram. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's been played through. And a chance! Nearly, but not quite. Getting up there! Against the crossbar, and it's hit the woodwork again. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Raul. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Tries to pass it through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Good ball, good take. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schneider did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ibrahimovic! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Dundee United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Dundee United have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There
Now
will be
it's
1
Schneider,
minute added time.
looking for the run. It's a promising position. And it's been hooked away. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They
Please
trail
watch the screen
1-0.
if you have a ticket.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Schneider. Schneider! Schneider! And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game. That's destined for the flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Space for him to turn and look. Caught offside that time. Vardiol. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dundee United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on the field is number 14.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
Van Dijk is always looking to break lines. McManaman. 60 minutes played. This is a promising build-up.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Sends it crossfield. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's McManaman. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Schneider. And here's Ibrahimovic. Guardiola. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Yaya Toure. Well, that is one way to shoots! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
Oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish! Into the lead once more! Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Dundee United have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Schneider, Yaya Toure. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Substitution in progress.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Solar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, great leap! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And this is Lampard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the... Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he? Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferry gets across to intercept that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Makaleli. Now he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Owen. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Del Piero. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ferry kept his eye on it. And we're done. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted some... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, You have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's very neat. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. Threads one in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Ronaldinho. Makaleli. Raul. And it's Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider. Fermin. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Thuram. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour played. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. He is just caressing the ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 21 el dorsal 23. Ibrahimovic.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here, and Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Juve showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Driven in. Bayer claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Juve is onto this. Ferry spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Messi picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for options for movement. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Shot at goal! In he goes again. And a neat finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That is good alertness. Distributed tidily. Messi showing good feet. A lot of space ahead of him. Great chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pedri. Fermin. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 7.
Roberto
El
Carlos,
dorsal 5.
spread
El
neatly.
dorsal 9. Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos
That's an
por
excellent
el dorsal
interception.
4. Hazard. El
McManaman,
dorsal 17. El dorsal
nicely
23.
shaped ball.
El
This is
dorsal
Owen.
35.
He's picked his
Cambio
way
de
through.
jugadores.
And that is masterful defending. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, they've got it again. Kaut looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Eze. McManaman looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that's a key interception. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. That's destined for the flank. Throw in. Another throw-in. And he's been shifted off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get rid. Vardiol. And here's Rashford. Vardiol scooting forward. Played in, punched away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eze, great defending, strong and determined.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Shoot! Over to the right flank, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here, so no flag here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Great chance here to level it up. Eze! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed. That's that, the end. Barcelona did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Good running, strong and purposeful. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's...
Decent chance! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Schneider. Schneider. Oh, this is a very good run. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played out wide. Kvaratskhelia finding himself in space. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out.